All right, man, welcome back. So, everyone, we got Remington with us again. If you guys remember a few months ago, Remington and I did a podcast. Give you a little backstory. Remington and I met at the Philadelphia Fan Expo. We met on a Facebook page where, people were getting together trying to figure out what hotel to stay at, what days they were going to go, what they were going to cosplay as. And Remington and I met there. We just hit it off as buddies. We were talking about work and comics and just movies and everything. And along our conversations, I'd asked what he does for work, and he had told me he was on leave from work. And me not knowing any human boundaries, I was like, well, what are you on leave for? And he was kind enough to open up and tell me. And, we had talked about mental health and men struggling with depression and sadness and anger. And Remington told me that he works as a 911 operator, and he was on leave because he had a bad month. Now, I'm going to let you guys go back and listen to the other podcast. Really good information there, really good stuff. I'm not going to get into the details, but we've been, just chatting over the last couple of months. And last month, he's like, all right, man, I did something. I'm like, what? He goes, I wrote a children's book. I'm like, that's awesome. So during this time that he was on leave, Remington wrote a children's book about young children and how to take care of their mental health. And I thought the first thing I said was, we're doing a podcast and we're going to read it together. All right. So Michael and the Magical Mind Garden. So this starts. Michael was a curious and creative young boy who loved exploring his backyard.
One sunny afternoon, something caught his eye. Hidden behind the bushes was a gate covered in vines.
With a heart full of wonder, Michael pushed aside the bushes and vines, revealing the hidden gate. It looked old and magical.
Michael stopped for a moment, wondering what lay beyond the gate. Taking a deep breath, he reached out and lifted the latch.
As he stepped through the gate, Michael's backyard transformed into a magical garden. Everywhere he looked, there were colorful flowers, sparkling streams, and playful animals.
Welcome, Michael, the owl said. My name is Olivia, and I'm here to teach you all about this place, your magical mind garden.
This magical mind garden is all yours, Michael. It changes with your emotions. Only you can control it and help it grow. Let me show you.
When Olivia tickles Michael and he laughs, the garden grows and the sun shines bright. See, Michael, Olivia says, when you laugh or are happy, your garden is happy too.
Olivia began to teach Michael about emotions. Emotions are like the weather, she said. They change and shift, but they are all a natural part of life.
Just like this garden, Olivia says, your emotions can affect everything around you. When you're happy, your garden is bright and lively. When you're sad or anxious, it can become gloomy. But every emotion has a purpose, and it's important to understand them.
Look at these flowers, Olivia said, pointing to a bright sunflower. This one represents joy, and this one, she pointed to a small blue flower, represents sadness. Both are important and need care to grow. Emotions are like these flowers. They need attention and understanding to thrive.
Olivia taught Michael how to care for his emotions, just like he cared for the garden. When you feel sad, it's okay to cry and talk about it, she said. Expressing your emotions is like watering the flowers. It helps them grow and keeps the garden healthy.
Michael learned to embrace his emotions and express them. He found that talking about his feelings helped him feel better, and he began to understand that all emotions were a natural and important part of life.
Every feeling you have is important, Olivia said. Joy, sadness, anger, and fear all have a place in your heart. By understanding them, you can learn what they are trying to tell you.
Olivia also taught Michael ways to calm himself when he felt overwhelmed. Take deep breaths, she advised. Imagine the air filling your garden with fresh energy. This helps your mind garden stay balanced and beautiful.
Try moving your body, Olivia suggested. Stretching and moving around gives your garden the sunshine it needs to grow.
Writing down your feelings can also help, Olivia said. It's a way to understand what's happening inside your heart. It's like planting seeds in your garden, helping your feelings grow in a healthy way.
Michael also learned the importance of sharing his feelings with others. Talking to a friend or family member can help bring you comfort and understanding, Olivia said. It's like having help to tend to your garden.
Michael realized that he could also help others with their emotions. Being kind and listening to others can brighten their day, Olivia explained, just like sharing a flower from your garden.
Through these lessons, Michael's garden began to flourish. He found joy in understanding and accepting his emotions, and his garden reflected the harmony he felt inside.
Even on stormy days, Michael knew he had the tools to care for his garden. It's okay to feel sad or angry sometimes, Olivia said. Just remember the things we've learned and the storm will pass.
Michael practiced deep breathing, journaling, and talking about his feelings. He learned that by taking care of his emotions, he could keep his garden healthy and balanced no matter the weather.
With Olivia's guidance, Michael discovered that understanding and managing his emotions was a journey. He knew that every feeling was a part of him, and by caring for his mental health, his magical mind garden would always bloom.
Thank you, Michael said as Olivia flies away. Because of you, I know how to care for my mental health, my magical mind garden. He learned that taking care of his emotions was just as important as taking care of his garden, and that understanding his feelings was a key to a happy heart.
Amen, man. That was awesome.